easy chords to acoustic guitar playing. The first thing you want to do is buy or borrow a guitar, of course. When borrowing or buying a guitar, make sure that you feel comfortable playing it and you like the sound. Also, you feel comfortable playing it and the size is comfortable. When I first got my guitar, well, not this one, a different one I had, it was too thin from here, so when I played it, it hurt my fingers after a while, after I played for a while. So just make sure you feel comfortable and you test it out before you buy it. Hold it. So that's the next step, to learn how to hold it. Holding the guitar, it can be held any way, of course, a way you feel comfortable. Just make sure that your right hand is free to move up and down this section of the guitar, where the hole is at and the strings are at. And for your left hand, it should be able to move across this bar very freely and comfortable, so you can play each chord very well. That's the way of holding the guitar. You can hold it like this if this is how you feel comfortable. You can, doesn't matter, hold it however you want. Those are the first two steps to play. Then we move on to the next step, which is learning the strings and the frets. The strings are very easy. The strings are numbered and they're also lettered. I'm going to teach them to you the way they're numbered, because if I teach them to you the way they're lettered, it's going to get too confused. The easiest way, I want to explain it in the most easiest way. So the strings are numbered 1 through 6. 1 being the lowest string and 6 being the highest. So string 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. Very easy, not too much to think about. They're in numerical order. And the frets. The frets are the little squares that go across this bar. Each square is a fret. Number 1 is the farthest to the left. So it's fret 1, fret 2, fret 3, 4, 5, 6. Very easy, not too hard. So strings go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and frets go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. So after you got that down, which is not going to take too long because it's fairly easy, you move on to learning the chords, which is the next step. There's 4 chords. The first chord we're learning is G, the second chord is D, the third is A, and the fourth is E. For all 4 chords, we're going to be using 3 fingers. The ring finger, middle finger, and the index finger. And we're going to be using the 3 frets, the first 3 frets. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's get started with G. So for G, your middle finger wants to be on the 3rd fret and the 6th string. For the index finger, it should be on the 2nd fret and the 5th string. For the ring finger, you want to put that one on the 3rd fret 1st string. So it's going to look like this, if you can see that, and it should sound like this when you strum it. Oh, for the chord D, you're going to be using the 3 fingers again. You want your index finger to be on the 3rd string 2nd fret, your middle finger on the 1st string 2nd fret as well, and your ring finger on the 2nd string 3rd fret. So it should look like this. Fairly easy chord. They all are, so it's fine. And it should sound like this. Yep, that's chord D. That's chord D. For chord A, it's probably the easiest out of the 4 easy chords. You use your 3 fingers, of course, and they're all going to be on the 2nd fret. For the index finger, the index finger is going to be on the 4th string, the middle finger is going to be on the 3rd string, and the ring finger is going to be on the 2nd string. Right? So it should look like this. They're all on the 2nd fret, and it should sound like this. that was chord A. For chord E, your middle finger is going to be on the 5th string, 2nd fret. Your ring finger is going to be on the 4th string, 2nd fret as well. And your index finger is going to be on the 3rd string, 1st fret. Fairly easy. That's an easy chord. It should look like this. And it should sound like this. Alright, so those are the chords that you need to learn. G, which is this one. G. You have D. And you have A. And you have E. The 4 easy chords to playing acoustic guitar, the 4 basic chords. A quick tip is before playing the guitar, make sure your nails are cut. It's a lot more comfortable to playing the guitar, and it's going to be a lot easier to press down on the strings. Usually when you have nails, you tend to have your finger like vertical, I guess. Sounds like this, where it blocks the sound instead of like that. So that's a good reason of why you should cut your nails. But it's all up to you. And what was another tip? I can't remember. I'll get back to you on that. But when strumming the guitar, which is the next step after you learn the four chords, you want to strum however you want, pretty much. There's so many ways of strumming. You can go up, down, down, up. You can use one finger, you can use 2 fingers, you can use all your fingers if you want. It's pretty much up to you. So that said, just finding your own way of strumming and playing the guitar and feeling comfortable is pretty much the basics to playing the guitar. And of course, I mean the chords you just learned. And when you put it all together, you play each chord in the order I showed you, or you can switch it up and switch up the chords however you want to play them. That's up to you. You learn the basic 4 chords, so after that you can just strum it however you want. I think I said that like 5 times already. The tip that I was going to use was when I think it was strumming? I don't know, I forgot again. Okay, so let me give you an example of how you can play it. Okay, I remember my tip before I forget. You should practice doing the chords before you strum. That way your fingers get used to the position you're putting them into, and it's easier for you to change chords. So without strumming, you can just practice your chords and switching it up however you want. If you want to just go with the flow and do the chords and strings at the same time, it's all up to you, whatever feels easier to you. And a little something you can do with the chords is you can switch it up, you can like plug it. I don't know, you can just jam out, have fun. So those are the 4 chords.